Welcome to Android Basics with Compose. This course is for people who want to learn how to build Android apps in the Kotlin programming language using the latest best practices recommended by Google. You will build a series of apps using Jetpack Compose, which is the modern way to create beautiful user interfaces, UIs, in your Android apps. You'll work through code labs, which are step-by-step coding instructions for how to build an app or a feature for an app. If you're more of a visual learner who wants to watch how it's done first, some of these code labs are accompanied by code-along videos. There are also practice problems to reinforce what you learned and projects that provide you with the opportunity to experiment and learn more on your own. Learning is a personal experience that's different for everyone. Depending on your background and experience, there are several options for how you can navigate this course most effectively. For people who are new to programming, if you're new to programming, start at the beginning of the course and work your way through each learning pathway in order. The programming and Android concepts build on each other, which is why it's important to go through the content sequentially. You're also encouraged to work through the practice problems and projects as additional ways to build your confidence as a new developer. For existing developers, if you already have programming experience, you can skip some of the material to move through the course at a quicker pace. The beginning of each unit contains code labs for any necessary Kotlin programming concepts you need to build the apps in that unit. If you feel confident in those topics about the Kotlin language, you can skip those sections and move into the content on building apps. If you're already an Android developer, you may be more interested in the Compose topics presented in this course. Compose is Android's modern toolkit for building native UI, which simplifies and accelerates UI development. It requires less code to implement a UI compared to the Android view system, which makes your app easier to maintain. If you want to learn more about Compose, the first half of this course is the most relevant because it covers UIs, material design, and navigation. Alternatively, you can work through the Jetpack Compose for Android developers course with articles, videos, and code labs on important topics for developers switching to Compose. Regardless of which route you take to learn Android, we hope these resources help you bring your app ideas to life. Have fun learning. Your instructors from the Android team at Google.